the guy is like, I'm going to hide and like try to dodge the bullets while the other guy's blind. Like, why do you have to dodge? Just go behind him and shoot him. And now you've delivered. So the next one we go to has to be
Has
good.
to deliver.
Yes. Well, we do love playing zombie games.
Once a year.
On PS5 once a
Christmas
year.
is coming
Christmas
around.
is coming
Our
around, boys.
annual tradition.
Christmas
Yep.
is coming around.
Yeah, we like zombies. Ed
Oh.
Gein.
Mother, I didn't want to get with a Jezebel.
Yes, yes.
The Ed Gein
That shit
story?
was freaking warped.
General thoughts. Who do we think was the most craziest person?
Okay,
out of-
we'll say it on the count of 3, okay?
okay, so
Who was crazier between the mother and the girlfriend?
Yeah. On
Okay.
three.
1, 2, 3.
The
The
mother.
mother. Yeah.
Did we all say the mother?
Yeah, I said the
the
mother.
Yeah, okay.
But we spent how much time in the show? You and I spent
Not
a lot.
together.
Obviously not together.
Thank you for clarifying, boys.
Living the dream, boys. Living the dream.
Nailed
All right.
it.
Welcome
Nailed
to another episode of Living the Dream.
I'm excited. How you boys been?
Been really good.
Good. Busy, but good.
Busy is good.
Correct.
Yeah,
Busy
the whole
is good.
saying is that don't complain if your plate is full
Mm.
because you came here hungry asking for food.
Bro, less than 30 seconds in, you're already dropping
Ah,
facts.
just yarn, bro.
Gyan.
Gyan means knowledge, guys.
Yeah.
In
for
Hindi.
Non-Hindi speakers out there.
Sanskrit. Levels above. Okay, anyways.
Anyways, so bringing back the first segment we did. It's going to be nice, punchy, and quick. So we're just going to do a catch up. First question is best of the week. I've given you guys homework. I always give you guys homework. Whether you guys do it or not is a separate question, but we'll find out in the next. Deeps is smiling. 2 minutes. All right, who wants to go first, lads?
You go first.
Yes.
You did this
I
last
need,
time.
I
as
need
well.
examples.
Okay, well, unfortunately, you've heard these answers, but not on the actual pod. So my best of the week is my protein smoothies. So you know how I've been doing the organic frozen berries and then
Okay.
blending that. I know I'm late to the game.
I wasn't aware of this, but okay. Continue.
Oh, okay, so I'm late to the game, but basically I'm having frozen berries,
Yep.
30 grams of protein, almond milk, and sweetener for 0 calories. And the entire thing is like 200 calories, and it tastes amazing.
Can I ask?
No,
Between the
don't
berries
don't question. Don't
No,
question.
I'm not questioning. I'm questioning, but not questioning it. Between the berries and the protein powder, because I assume you use chocolate,
What, as in
the protein powder.
No, it's tasteless. So the actual flavor comes from the berries and the sweetener.
And is it a like a natural sweetener?
It's the maple syrup one that's 0 calories that you can find at Coles and Woolies.
Nothing that's 0 calories can be natural.
Yeah, correct.
Oh, okay. Whether it's natural, I don't care, but it's 0 calories. That's all I care about. I
Okay,
think it's 10 calories.
So
So that's the best of my week.
Okay, nice.
Robs.
So you have that every day now?
Whenever I'm at least 4 times a week on average.
Whoa. Okay.
That's
nice.
usually on my
Solid.
protein, like my lifting days. I'm trying to consume a bit more
Nice.
protein.
Nice.
good on you.
Thanks, man.
Cool.
Robs, over to you. Best of the week.
Best of the week that I prepared for earlier.
That's your worst of the week, I would say.
Best of the week, I literally, we had mum come over
Mm.
and it wasn't really dinner. She brought food. She was taking care of Sanjo. And then mum brought I think it was like a back support thing for Sanjo. So that's a bit of a win for me because then Sanjo won't be in as much pain, which means no complaining, which means Rubs is happy. That's my win
In a
for the week.
roundabout way.
Yeah. Like her win is your win.
Correct.
I
We're
like
a team.
that.
We're a team.
I
All
like
right,
that.
you.
Peeps.
Best of the week. So it was when the three of us went and caught a movie on a
Bro, that's
Tuesday.
my worst of the week.
That was going to be the worst of the week.
No, okay, sorry. I retract the movie bit because that movie bit's actually going to be the worst of the week for
Okay,
me.
so it's all three.
We'll
had the same
explain for
worst week.
context
Okay.
soon on the pod for
Yes.
the viewers.
But the best of the week was just the idea that the three of us could hang out on a Tuesday evening, which has been a long time coming.
it throws me back to,
Nostalgia.
early 20s
Yes.
when we weren't as busy with our lives.
The
Yes.
fact that we can still make that time, guys, is impressive.
Yeah, I appreciate
That is a good win.
I appreciate
Living the dream, boys. Living the dream.
Okay, so now we all have the worst of the week,
Yes,
which
I
is the
think
exact
we-
same.
Well, yeah,
exact same.
yeah.
Let's
yeah.
walk us through this experience. Now,
I blame you. I blame you. I blame
you picked the movie.
I picked the movie.
Now, what movie was it?
One battle after another.
Yep.
Yep, apparently.
We might get a lot of hate for this. by
Yeah,
the way.
yeah, and I'm fully welcoming it, by the way, because IMDb apparently rated it, was it 8 point something?
I think, because I spoke to Sanjo about this afterwards, and my analysis of it was it's a movie that requires time investment for sure. It's a 3-hour film for anyone that hasn't watched it. But I think it's at home watch. It's not a cinema watch because it does require a lot of patience, especially if you're walking into a cinema expecting things to happen straight away.
It's literally one of those movies that it does this. And for those of you who are listening and not watching the video, it's like me holding your hand up and it just doesn't go up for a very long time until like, I'm assuming it does.
There's an inflection point.
There is an inflection point,
there is
but
an
it's
inflection
it's
point.
the inflection point.
Yeah, well, we only
unfortunately,
watched 30 minutes of 3
is
hours.
after the part that we
so
left.
Yeah.
I'm sure it gets.
Yeah.
But
So-
now that's 3 in a row. So the thing is, we like going to movies. We like going to the movies together. But now that's 3 in a row where we've
Do you
walked
want
out.
to tell the viewers what the other two films
Yeah,
were?
of course I will. So the first one is John Wick 4.
That
That
was
was
Karthik's.
Karthik's choice.
I
Yeah, look, it was your choice.
I don't claim that. I don't claim that it
What
was.
did it for me in that movie was when the guy is like, I'm going to hide and like try to dodge the bullets while the other guy's blind. Like, why do you have to dodge? Just go behind him and shoot him.
I think what did
I
it
was
for me
done.
was the fact that they've got fabric that deflects bullets. That's just not.
Yeah, that's
happening.
also true. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
we
it's
walked out
slightly-
of that film.
Yeah.
And then I decided, because we're big Dragon Ball Z fans, that Dragon Ball Daima, which was like the latest anime that came out, we decided to go watch it in the cinemas. And I don't think we lasted 15 minutes.
Well, the fact that there were only 3 of us.
Yeah, there was no one else in the
There was
cinema.
no one else in the
So
cinema.
that was my bad. And now you've delivered. So the next one we go to has to be
Has
good.
to deliver.
Yes.
Otherwise, I think us going to the movies will just forever stop.
4th time.
No, but you did mention
Good
that there
job.
was like a no-brainer film that was going to just...
Yeah, like a zombie film. Everyone dies. Everyone kills each other. Like that is the
I like how
home
that's
run.
the saving grace.
That's
It's
the
a
home run.
zombie- It's a zombie film.
Yeah.
Well, we do love playing zombie games. On,
Once a year.
on PS5 once
Christmas
a
is
year.
coming
Christmas
around.
is coming
Our
around, boys.
annual tradition.
Christmas
Yep.
is coming around.
Yeah, we like zombies. Which is going to segment into what are we currently watching. So we'll talk about that. I'll start off because considering I'm going first in every round.
Yeah, nice.
I finished, what was it called? I finished watching The Perfect Neighbor. So it was number 1 on Australian TV. It was a doco,
It's on Netflix.
not Netflix, 1.5 hours. And it started off with me like doing my emails on the couch. And it was one of these ones. I'm typing away and I'm like, it's obviously my peripheries. And then I slowly close the laptop. And that's when you know you're like, oh, okay, something's going down. And so, yeah, it was a good watch. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
I really enjoyed it. So I recommend it to you lads.
Is it like a thriller? Is it based on real?
It's a documentary. So it's based on real
okay,
life.
nice.
And yeah, there was like a lot of like controversy around it, which is interesting.
Mm,
Also happened in America, which says a lot.
I see. What have
Mm.
you watched recently?
Well, what we've watched recently is I think we're going to be talking about in the next segment or so. So I'm not going to talk about that.
Yep.
But honestly, right now I'm not watching anything. I'm in the process of building something in the background, guys, which we will talk about.
So you're working
Interesting.
after
So,
hours.
yeah,
So his
the-
laptop stays open when the
Stays
TV
open.
comes on.
Yes, yes.
There's no
Right.
TV though.
There's no
There's no
TV.
TV.
It's
Got rid
just
of the
the
TV.
laptop. Yeah, I got rid of everything.
He's
There's
put a
nothing
blank
e-
over the TV.
It's just literally a bed now in my apartment. There's nothing else.
Stares at a blank wall and works.
I just finished watching Matt Gein. Is it Matt
What?
Gein? What's his name?
Matt, what?
Can you just look it up? Matt Gein? No, it's
How do
not
you
Matt
spell
Gein.
it?
Ed Gein.
What
Ed
is it
Gein.
about?
Ed
Mother.
Ed
Oh.
Gein.
Mother, I didn't want to get with a Jezebel.
Yes, yes.
The Ed Gein
That shit
story?
was freaking warped. The bloke was cutting off people's faces, putting it on himself.
Okay.
He was making
I heard about
lampshades.
this. I heard about this, and I heard about this recently.
That reference is from The Office, the American version, which all of us are avid fans of. So,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm getting there. Yeah, I heard about this doco actually. I heard about this.
It's like a series.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool,
it
cool.
is.
It's pretty messed
whoa.
up.
But fantastic acting.
Oh.
But just really weird.
Charlie delivers.
Yeah.
He delivers. He's
Whoever this
definitely
person
Jacket boy.
Jacket boy.
Whoever this person is.
Sons of Anarchy. Charlie Hunnam.
yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Anyways.
But speaking of things that we've watched, we've all now caught up on The Girlfriend. I was the last one to the scene, so I'd love to just quickly dive into that. General thoughts: who do we think was the most craziest person?
Okay,
out of-
we'll say it on the count of 3, okay?
okay, so
Who was
I-
crazier between the mother and the girlfriend?
Yeah, on
Okay.
three.
1, 2, 3.
The
The
mother.
mother.
Yeah,
Did
cool.
we all say the mother?
Yeah, I said the
the
mother.
Yeah, okay, cool,
Serena,
cool,
have you watched this? Okay, cool. I also rate the mother. All right,
Yeah.
great. Was it at any point in time you defended the girlfriend for any particular reason?
Defended her.
Yeah.
Defended the girlfriend. Oh, sorry, defended the
mother.
mother. My apologies. Yep.
I think maybe there must have been a moment
Mm.
here and there, but it was like I was trying to, but you're just like, bro, you just effed. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I mean, I think it comes down to the whole, because there was always the two POVs, right, from the mother's perspective and then from the girlfriend's perspective. And I think it's only in those moments where you can try and justify the mother's position, but at the end of the day, there's confirmation bias because you're seeing it from her perspective. So for me personally, by the end of it, you kind of like there's very little you can say or do about the way the mother's gone about it or how to justify it. And I think that last scene,
which is what I actually wanted to discuss more than anything, because that part didn't make any sense. So spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Unfortunately, but I call cap because I just think it's bullshit how the
I
mum.
know what you're gonna say.
What?
Is this about the phone?
Oh no! Take it back a step.
Okay,
in the last episode, mum dies
in the pool, right?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
dies in
Mum
the pool,
dies
yeah.
in the
Yeah.
pool,
Yeah.
right? Well, and then cuts to 1 year later, and they're just chilling at home. What? No police sentence, no jail sentence, none of that stuff. Also, not to mention the fact that Daniel's a doctor. Bloke doesn't want to give CPR to his mum whilst like drowning in the pool. Okay.
But he was also under the influence of some sort of a drug.
Yeah, he was drugged.
He was drugged.
Did you miss that part?
I saw that part. What that takes out all capability to give CPR to anyone.
Well, yeah, I would say so. But also, I think by that point, she had already gone.
That's a bit
Also, the bigger issue here is not about the police because maybe it's self-defense, this, that. Also, whose iPhone lasts 1 year with battery?
And well, no, it wasn't.
No,
the
he charged
battery.
it.
They
He
charged
charged
it.
it.
Yeah,
He
he
charged
charged it.
Okay, yeah.
No one.
Just edit that part out. I look like an idiot.
No one's battery lasts 1
I
year for
forgot
battery.
about that.
Anyways,
But do we think season 2?
Yeah, there's
for
definitely
sure, for
season
sure.
two.
It's
It's already
confirmed.
confirmed.
Yeah, it's confirmed.
it's
Yeah,
confirmed.
so we look forward.
Which
to
is
seeing
where I
that.
think they're going to go through
This
what
will be the
happened.
boyfriend.
Past and no, her past.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
Now it'll be the boyfriend's
Well,
perspective.
not just the past, but
Yeah.
they'll probably talk about what happened or show what happened straight after the mother was found dead.
possibly.
But
Good show,
now
that.
you're going to have the boyfriend's POV.
Yeah, good show. Good
And-
show.
and-
So I reckon that was the show record of the week for anyone tuning into this.
Yep.
If we have.
Oh, yes.
Well, I mean, now they're not going to watch it because we told them the end.
That's also true.
So
Moving
maybe
on.
next time, no spoilers.
Moving on to the first segment. I'm actually really excited about this segment.
All right, let's go.
Okay, I called it. I'm just going to title it "How Good Is Your Communication?" segment. I know it's very riveting, but if I could list a large part of my success as a photographer and business owner down to perhaps one single trait or characteristic, it'll probably be my communication. When I think about the two of you boys, I've always admired your talents when it comes to communicating, not just when it relates to casual small talking groups, but also when it comes to addressing clients and talking in professional settings. There's a quote I found online by Nat Turner, whoever that person is, that said, "Good communication is the bridge between confusion and clarity." Okay.
Kind of sounds like your course.
Confusion to clarity.
Yeah.
Shameless plug. So before I actually get into the segment of what we're doing, there's a little mini part to this. Okay, so don't answer this, what I'm about to ask you guys just yet. Just think about it in your heads. I want you guys to rate your own communication out of 10. Okay, so don't say it. Don't say it. Okay. And think about why you're giving it that number, right? I've done my research as to what my number is. And then at the same time, we're going to say it on 3. So similar to the whole girlfriend TV show again, we're just going to do it on 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then the answer. Because I have a theory that our numbers are going to be different. Or maybe they're not. Maybe they're actually all the same. I have no idea. Any questions before we begin?
We just give you a rating out of 10, right?
Yeah, out of 10. So 10 being obviously really, really good.
Yep.
0 being freaking shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Ready? Do you have your number?
Yep.
Yep.
You have okay, cool. All right, on 3. For yourself. 1, 2, 3. 7. Okay, what did you say, Robs?
8. I was going to say 7 though.
I said 7.
Oh, wait. So why were you going to say 7? Yeah, so now I want to discuss why you said the number that you said.
Now he's like, oh.
Now he's backtracking.
Now I have to communicate why I said 8.
I'll be 7 then.
No. You went in with an 8.
I'll
You
be
gotta-
all together.
No. You got to explain why
High
you think.
communicator.
So yeah, you got to explain why you think you're an 8 and what do you think it would take to be a 10, and then we can go around the room and discuss our own
I
answer.
think I have difficulties in communicating to certain segments of people in my life.
Okay.
So if I don't feel as comfortable with those people, I don't like communicate as well with them. If you talk about a work setting, I think I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
But when it comes to my personal life, I think there's specific people I have difficulties having more confronting conversations with.
Okay. Pause there. We'll pause there. We'll go to you, Deeps. So what was your number?
7.
Okay. And what do you think would make you a 10, and why aren't you that 10? So what's the difference?
I think, again, very similar to what Rovs has just mentioned.
Mm.
I think there's certain people in my life that I'm probably not as great at communicating with. When it's a work setting, it's just like down the barrel, know exactly what to say, how to say it. But some personal relationships I do struggle with.
Okay.
Whether that's the individual, I put that on me. It's a me problem. But that's it's the same justification that's the reason why it's not a 10.
Okay.
What about you?
Slightly different. So I had to ask myself when I was typing up this segment about what do I think makes us 10 communicator. And I've always looked at comedians as being 10 out of 10 communicators, right? If you think about it, comedians are actually quite intelligent and they articulate all their jokes. They land quite well, especially if you're a popular comedian. And they have great punchlines. Their riz is important. Like, I feel like they charm the audiences really, really well. And they're quite seamless when it comes to their communication skills. So if I had to look at myself in comparison to a comedian, to someone I rank 10, I'm not that. Therefore, based on my personal experiences, I'm happy with a comfortable 7. The question I want to ask you guys is, were you surprised at each other's answers based on this interaction?
Before we go into that, do you think the person being the comedian is communicating, or are they performing?
Could be both. So if when
apparently there's a theory about comedians that apparently they're like really sad.
I have heard this.
Yeah.
So I have heard this.
Fact. It's a fact now.
I checked that. Yeah.
So then tell me how they're good at communicating again?
So do you know? So Matt Rife, right?
I don't know who that is.
Matt Rife?
Did he get cancelled?
I don't think he's cancelled.
Who is this guy?
He's a comedian. Yeah.
But he's like the good-looking comedian, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
correct.
yeah,
But
yeah.
he's perhaps. Are you Googling who Matt Rife
Yeah,
is?
he's Googling.
Okay.
Matt Rife?
Yeah, Matt Rife. You've probably seen him on TikTok, Robs.
I don't personally enjoy his,
So
humor.
what I'll explain, not the humor part of it, which is the entire point. He's known a lot of in segment to do a lot of crowd work.
Yep.
And that's quite impromptu, right? So to Robs' point about, well, is he communicating or is he performing? In that moment, he's communicating because he's going back and forth with audiences. And so when I think of him, forget his humor, I'm not really too fussed about that, but his ability to communicate impromptually, if that's a word, I think is quite well. I think he does that quite well. So,
But you're seeing one facet of his life on stage.
true. So when you're looking at it from a
Imagine if
holistic-
comedians talk like that to people every day.
Yeah, no.
Oh, what's on your shirt? Like, is that how comedians talk?
Is that your impersonation of a comedian?
I think he's talking about like slapstick comedy or something.
That's the sort of shit I watch.
Right. Were you guys surprised at each other's answers?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Good
Fair
chat.
point. Good chat.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the actual segment for today. So there's a TikTok challenge that's been going around. I don't know if either of you have seen it. Okay.
What the how well you know your boyfriend?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, and why would you say
Yeah.
that?
Why would
No, I
you-
give that to Sandra and then she'll do the trick.
Oh, okay. I think, yeah. Right. She'll do the trick.
I didn't do it.
So you find a video. You're like, hey, Sandra, can you do this? Because I want to see what you...
Okay. What do you
so,
do?
So the actual challenge, I don't know if it has a word, but it's probably called the No Filler Word Challenge, which is basically a viral video that's been started by some wellness person that aims to fix their communication or improve it by speaking for 1 minute continuously and posting a video on TikTok every single day for 100 days. And the aim of that challenge is to make them an exceptional communicator.
Yeah, I've seen this
Okay.
from a more of a personal setting in the sense of people that I know of have tried to do this.
So here's what
Did
we're
it
going to do.
work? No,
Okay.
did not work.
So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to challenge you guys because this is my segment. I created this. You guys have to one at a time speak for 60 seconds. And the only rule is you have to recount your morning till this moment, okay, in 60 seconds without using any filler words. So no ums, no likes, no so's, no yeah, nah, none of that. And if
Okay.
you feel like you're going to say a filler word, you have to pause. Are we ready? Who wants to go first?
Deeps.
I can go first, yeah.
Okay. So just think about your day, your morning from
Basically
from when you woke up in the
I
morning.
woke up to walking into the office.
to just this moment right now. So just
That
recount.
60 seconds.
Okay,
that's
then
all.
recount any part of your morning. How's that?
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
And the timer starts now.
My alarm went off at 6:30 this morning, at which point I pressed the snooze button and went back to sleep. Then I got up at 7:15, and I then proceeded to the bathroom to have a shower and brush my teeth. After getting out of the shower, I poured myself a nice cold glass of water, and then I drank half of that, and half of that I put psyllium husk in and drank that for digestion purposes. I got ready, and I then proceeded to go to my vehicle.
20 seconds, continue.
And I drove to work. As soon as I drove to work, I jumped into a meeting with a client regarding their strategy. And thereafter, I went to the cafe and I got myself a coffee and a breakfast burger. I came back up.
Stop.
Yeah, the boys.
Was there one there?
I feel like there was one there.
Just before the client.
Yeah.
So the client.
Oh,
Something like
okay.
that. But that was pretty good.
Okay, thank you. It's hard.
What do you think? Well, what's the analysis?
Well, let's do yours and then
okay.
we'll talk about it openly. All right, you ready?
He's going to screw it up.
No, I think he's all right. We'll find out the hard way. All right. So same concept. Just talk for a minute. Recount your morning till now. Ready?
Yes.
Time starts now.
So this morning, I got up at 6 a.m. Usually get up at 5:30, but I got up at 6 purely because I was a little more tired than usual because I went to the gym yesterday. So after that, went and actually had breakfast and obviously went to the bathroom and brushed my teeth and all that and had breakfast, then made my way to work. But I walked to work with Sanjo this morning, and that just allowed me to enjoy the really, really nice weather that we had today. So then we got into work. I spoke to Phoebes, I spoke to Kayla, and then Serena and I started working on the website stuff. She had a few questions about the website, as well as some tasks that I had to complete from yesterday, which I hadn't completed yet. So completed that this morning. Then I made my way to saying hi to Karthik, said hi to you. We ended up going into a meeting, followed by us coming in here, having a riveting conversation on our podcast. And it was an enjoyable experience thus far. So now I'm answering the questions that you have, and I'm reflecting on how well this morning has gone, and I'm actually very grateful.
Wow.
Wow.
This is why he's an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
I think you should promote yourself to 9.
Yeah, that deserves a 9.
That was very good. That was
Okay,
very
Thank
good.
you very much.
Having heard both the two of you guys speak,
Yes.
this is interesting. You were a lot faster in your delivery, but I felt like you were a bit more structured and slower paced to think about what you were actually trying to say.
I have a reason and a rationale for that.
Oh, what is
And
it?
I think the reason why he is far superior, and I felt like he did much better than I did, was because he does YouTube for a living.
I was just about to say
And-
there's a part of that plays.
And I think it just comes naturally to him. Whereas for me, I have to like think about what I need to say and also factor in the, not
Filler words. Yeah. It's definitely
That's,
YouTube.
I think that's definitely
Because
played a part.
you had tonality in your conversation, which meant that you were like, pitch was up and down.
Yeah, there was range, there was
Yeah.
diversity,
Good
there was all of
good
that.
sur in there.
But
means
that's
tone.
because you guys put me on the spot to talk like that. But in general, I don't talk like that.
So you would say
I
that
would
you
still
have
go,
more.
brah, what's up, brah?
But then that's where the YouTube, like
Yes, correct.
Right.
piece came into play,
Right.
Because you then had to switch on.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's valid. That's valid. What do we think of that segment just as a whole?
Yeah, interesting.
Very interesting. I think that just tells me there's a lot more for me to do and say.
Because when I was researching this part of the segment, the guy that came up the most, and I'm sure you've seen it on socials a lot, is the communication speaker. He's from Australia, Vin, I can't pronounce his
Vin
last name.
Diesel?
Vin Giang?
Is
Vin
he
Giang.
the-
The guy who was on Diary of a CEO recently.
Oh, yes.
And
yes.
he's basically a guy that teaches people how to speak.
Oh, glasses dude.
The glasses dude.
Yeah. Is he
And-
Australian?
He's
Yeah,
Australian.
he's
Oh,
yeah.
that's sick.
Yeah, he's Australian. He was on Diary of a CEO, big dude. And he's pretty much like the guy that CEOs, essentially, I'm sure there's other things, want to go to learn from in terms of how to speak. Because you could have great talking points. And if you don't deliver that well, then it's shit. Like you're not really effectively pitching ideas or communicating your concepts very, very well. And especially in the world of business. And given the fact that we're all in sort of like a business-ish field, it makes sense to develop that part.
Yep.
And I consciously thought about it when I was doing the segment last night, and I'm like, I wonder how many filler words we usually use day to day.
The other word that most people will say is like.
Like,
Yeah. And if you obviously pull them up on it, they will constantly think about it all day. The other thing, there's a challenge that anyone listening or watching us should do, and you guys should do it too, is how long can you go throughout the day without having a negative thing to say?
a negative thing to
Yes.
say.
Yes.
And
Yep.
I kid you not, like I'm a really positive dude.
Oh shit.
I won't last more than 10 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, is it just something negative or
Like
passing
it could be, no. It's like, you get out of bed. So this morning I got out of bed and I was like, oh, my knee hurts.
Okay.
But that's not
Anything negative.
But that you're just saying something.
No, yeah. Yep. But I think a lot of people have those, like they'll speak about people or something that's happened and they regret it. This, that. It's like, how long can you go without complaining is actually how it's supposed to be. So yeah, everyone's supposed to do that and see how
Well,
long they last.
I was speaking to a friend the other day, and what we were talking about was, pulling each other up. It's almost like we wanted to hold each other accountable on not passing judgment on someone else or something else, and catching each other out in the process.
That's good.
So yeah, but the negative thought piece is a good one. To
Bro,
play
it
with.
changes everything.
What was
Yeah.
my first negative thought? This
The other
morning?
thing I've started doing recently is, and it sounds like a bit whatever, is this every morning I'll get up and I'll say it, not just think it, but I'll say it.
like
and
an
I'll say,
affirmation?
yeah, and I'll say, life is great. And just,
Yeah, there's a
just the
different
energy,
flow,
you
isn't
know?
there?
Yeah.
Different flow.
Instead of life is good, life is great.
Yeah, I love that.
And then we
That's a good
bam.
affirmation.
Yeah.
That's a good affirmation. I can appreciate that. How do we think about that segment? What do we
That's
like?
good.
That was good.
Is that all right?
It was
Yeah.
good.
Are you guys surprised at your own capability on doing that 1 minute challenge?
Yes.
I'm not surprised by his capability.
I'm not
I
surprised
think
by
he's-
yours, yeah, I
I
was
think he's
surprised.
very good.
Yeah,
He's
okay.
very, very
Because
good.
I tried it as well. I struggled a lot,
It's a hard.
Yeah.
and I was more mechanical.
Yeah,
So I felt
yep.
like I was constantly recounting everything and having one pitch and
Yes,
not trying to
yes.
stutter. That's what it
It's
was.
like the one thing you're trying to avoid. It's like, don't touch that. It's like, I want to touch that.
Yeah, but then I went down the TikTok thing and I started looking at people who actually did the challenge. You go on the first day, you go to the 100th day.
And they're so
It
much
is
better.
the leagues apart. I went down your YouTube channel
Yep.
because one of your whiteboard sessions came up, and I'm like, oh, let's just check it out. This is literally yesterday. I'm watching it, and I'm like, okay, you were in the button shirt, you're just talking, and you were like, okay, guys, so in this today's video, I'm going to talk to you about why you should potentially look at having a buyer's agency. And you had this whiteboard session explaining the difference between two types of clients. And then I went to your recent one, and it is worlds apart.
5 years of work.
I know.
5 years.
Yeah, it's like almost 6 now in
That's
Feb.
crazy.
Yeah, that's experience talking.
But that just like, that's consistency.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Moving on to the next segment. So, a recent article on BuzzFeed titled People Are Sharing Their Frugal Habits So Good That They Become Part of Their Identity was released. I'm going to ask you boys a little bit about it. You say, no, you react to this now, but I do believe that we have all adopted parts of that frugal mindset, especially being part of an ethnic household, immigrant parents, right? Where they try and instill those values. But some comments of readers that were like messaging, it was every day I grab the leftover food from the food court on my way home from work, which is often discounted on a special.
Wait. You pick up food that was the leftover in a food court.
No,
So it's made
it's
that
the-
day. It's made that day
You know how
by
you
the
see
restaurant.
like end of day special.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
But that's the way
how
that-
you get sick, bruvs.
What do you mean? It was made that day.
It's
So, for instance, what's
about
that?
that, bro.
What's that sumo salad? Sumo salad?
Yeah.
You know how they do pastas and stuff. Obviously, they make it in bulk. Whatever's left over, they'll like package it like 2 for $10.
Yeah, but it's sitting there out like in the sun and shit.
I mean, it's
No, inside a
indoors.
food court.
Yeah. in a
Yeah, but
food
like
court.
there's no, it's not refrigerated. It's like leaving food out for the whole day.
No. I think you're misinterpreting.
It's
It's
just like in the last 10 minutes they pack up all their
Yeah.
food.
yeah,
Yeah, but it's been sitting there all day, right?
yeah, but
It's in a ventilator.
Okay, but
Yeah.
how would that? Hang on. How
depends
would
on the
that stop
condition.
you at 4 p.m. when you've not had lunch and you see it before it gets taken out into a container? You'd look at it and be like, "Oh, it must be fresh, right?" So it's the same thing.
No, you would know it's not fresh. So think about it like this. If you were at home and you made a sandwich and you decided instead of putting the sandwich in the fridge, I will leave it on the counter.
no. But they only do this in the last sort of half an hour,
Yeah.
so 15 minutes to half an hour
Before they
Before
close.
they close up.
But where's the food?
It's all sitting usually in the open counter under the refrigerated window. So you know how when you go to Sumo Salad,
Yeah.
and you've got all this stuff that's laid out, right? So salads, pastas, and all those
They'll
whatnot.
put it in containers, but they'll leave it in that
yeah,
section.
but that's all refrigerated.
alright,
That's all
alright.
generally refrigerated, and it's cooler. So
I just know people got food poisoning from it, so I just don't touch it.
Maybe from like sushi sitting out.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you
Well-
got to be mindful of what it is that you're picking up for 2 for 10.
So that was one example. Another person said, continue to drive my 2005 Camry. Some of my friends are on their fifth or more car. Since then, I've spent multiple times on cars more than I have. And then another person said, bringing a lunch to work because paying $13 for a salad is criminal.
I respect that. Too.
Open dialogue. What's an example of something that you reckon you guys have been frugal in recently, or something that you used to do? I've got one.
Go.
Well, I've started to cook more at home.
Mm.
I've shared that with you a little bit more. But something that I'm guilty of is about 9 times out of 10, every time I fill up something from the petrol station, I'm buying something from the petrol station. Which is
that
something
being frugal?
that's not me being frugal. That's something that I never used to do.
Right.
'Cause
So
that's
now
obviously
you're
the
being
opposite.
frugal.
Well, I'm trying to be mindful.
But
which
why? But
isn't
when you
working.
do it, is it why are you?
Well,
buying
think about it,
stuff?
right? So the things that I would usually buy would be coffee, energy drinks, or like a sandwich. All three of those things I could probably just do a better version of and fresher at home. So coffee I can just make rather than just buying. And then a sandwich I could probably just have like, I don't know, chicken or something that I'll make from lunch.
But are
But is
you
that-
actively stopping yourself from doing that because you want to save money, or because you know it's healthier for you?
Yeah,
I think it's a combination of probably both, right? It's like if I could tally up, it's like say I'm filling up twice a week, right, or maybe once a week. On top of spending say $80 on fuel, I'm now adding an extra $15 for like food and coffee, which I never used to do when I used to drive. I've realized it was more of a recent thing. So that's my own like interpretation of that. Is there anything that you guys either used to do?
Do you remember that ad?
Which
Do you reckon they know what they're missing out on? Wouldn't have a clue by the look of them.
Yeah.
4 and 20 pies.
Why are you?
Because they eat it at a petrol station.
Oh, I've never had that. That's bad.
You've never heard the ad, or you've never heard that?
Both. I've never heard. You've heard this
Sorry,
ad?
it just came to my mind when you were
yeah, I've
talking.
heard that. I
Oh,
just don't
okay.
know what what
Yeah.
context.
Because
or-
he went and you usually get like a pie. You know, you
No,
see
I've
the
never gotten a
pies
pie.
there. And it's like 4 and 20.
Anyways, what's something that you guys used to do that you reckon was frugal that you no longer now do?
You think about this for a second. I mean, I need to think about this for a second.
I would have, and I think I still do it sometimes, is if there's something that I want to eat. Let's say, for instance, I have Milo cereal, the protein one. Don't judge. But I used to, and I'm talking about like a year ago, maybe even 6 months ago, I would go, oh, I really feel like Milo cereal. I'll go to Woolies, and then I'll see that it's not a half price. So then I'll go to Coles, and then I'll see if it's not a half price, I just wouldn't buy it. Well, I didn't know about that before.
He doesn't know about the internet.
I do, because it's like I think about it when I'm there. Like I don't have a list, right? And now, obviously, I bought Milo cereal yesterday, and it was $9.50. So nice.
I think I would be similar in that it's probably more. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just looking at you like I'm
Like
looking at
you're
you.
passing judgment.
I'm not doing anything. I'm thinking actually about something else, which I'll bring up now.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I would be the same. I think it just comes down to like if I, for instance, like I love blueberries, but I'm not paying $10 for blueberries. So there will be times where I'll walk in and they'll look amazing as they would generally, but if the prices aren't right, I'm not buying them.
How of the thought I actually had when I was looking at you was, you remember your dad used to open up the catalogs in Revesby and he used to circle stuff.
Yes.
That's the thought that came into my head. I don't know why I
Yes.
remember that.
But it was only yesterday that I thought to myself that I was going to go on a bit of a dopamine reset on, I guess, call it being frugal. But, you know, again, very grateful for the positions that we're all in. You know, thinking about what to buy isn't necessarily dictated by price. It's more whether I want it or not. But over time, what happens is, because I'm a massive foodie, I like to go to restaurants, I like trying new places out or trying new experiences out. But eventually you get to a point of saturation where you're desensitized to the experience or the actual food. So what I'm doing now is doing a reset and going back to the bare minimums. Like I ate tuna and rice the other day.
Shout out George.
Shout out George. But
No, you zested it up with some
and
Avo.
again, I'm not trying to say that like I'm better than tuna and rice, but it's more that by doing that for myself, I'm retraining my mind to going, when I do have those occasional meals that are larger than life, I'll be more grateful for it.
I agree.
So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Nice.
The classic, I don't know if you guys experienced it, the classic like ethnic immigrant family, which was like old t-shirts become rags. Do you guys?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Russ, why are you
Remember
looking at me like that?
Dad used to use all these like random old pieces of
Oh,
cloth.
that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Well, so you don't have to use a
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
But isn't the rag like the microfiber ones like better?
So look,
Sometimes
I
not
think we have a
always.
different perspective and mentality on this a little bit more.
No, but hang on. But I swear to God, it was just the other
even
day.
know what it was.
It was just the other day where I don't know. I think you were ordering something on Uber Eats, and you said a comment something about, oh, bro, like the delivery fees were ridiculously high. Or so, I remember. I can't remember where it was, but I remember you and I were talking about this, and so. You can't deny that there are still moments, despite being relatively successful.
It's
in your
just
business.
hardwired.
Exactly. And I'm just thinking, how much of that do you think is still relevant or important, especially with say someone who's in the early 20s who perhaps wants to save but is like, oh, I'd much rather buy that new jacket from that store.
I think if we're going to talk about that, I think people are going to make a lot more of a difference in their lives from not going out versus trying to save $2 on a coffee.
Agreed.
Right.
I think there are bigger issues out there.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
hey, I just bought a
It's a
new
systematic
like
problem.
top for $300.
Yeah.
That's gonna make the needle move.
Because it's like how much the dialogue that I go with is how much are we living for today versus tomorrow? That's one aspect of it. And do I really need something? And it's like that balance between those two conversations.
I think we're hardwired, and this might be a generation thing, but I believe we're hardwired to live life with delayed gratification in mind. I'm not saying all of us do it, but I would say a lot of us are hardwired like that. I think the newer generations are struggling with it, and that's mainly because, like, right now it takes 50 years to buy a home in Sydney, as per reports. So the idea that you can, own a home tomorrow, as per the Australian dream, doesn't exist as much anymore. So the concept of that and Gen Z's opting in for holidays rather than actually putting in the work or the hours at work.
Yep.
I think it's a generational systematic change that we're seeing.
Yeah, there's like a sense of hope that's been lost.
Yeah.
Like people don't think they can actually go and buy a house. So they're like, well, if I can't buy a house and I can't get ahead financially, I may as well enjoy my life.
Yeah.
It's pretty sad, but I don't think that's the right way to think about it.
Interesting. All right. Moving on. An article by Tech Guide revealed that on average, people spend 5.5 hours a day on their phone. I think you guys know exactly where we're going with this. Screen time check.
Serena, you're going on too.
Yeah. So let me just read out these interesting facts first. So there was a generational analysis that looked at how the four major different generations average out for their screen time. So the silent generation and boomer were about 2.8 hours, right?
2.8
a day on
hours.
average.
Okay.
Gen X is roughly 6 hours.
What?
Yep. Millennials, which is roughly 6.7 hours. And Gen Z, yep. This is on average. And Gen Z, which is 7.3 hours. Okay.
What?
Yep.
Wow.
So, lads, I'm going to invite you to a very friendly exercise. Public
Bro, some
shame.
people are really like protective about this.
Yeah,
by the way.
but I checked
does it
mine
matter?
and
Correct.
yeah, I
Some
checked
people
mine
think
and
they're
now I'm
gonna get
concerned.
judged.
Okay, so let's open up the settings page on your iPhone.
Just search
Yep.
screen time.
and just search screen time, and
Yep.
then we'll go from there. Okay, now the first thing that should appear, I don't know, I think mine's carked it. Okay, so the first thing that you should appear on all devices should show you daily average.
Yep.
Peeps, same?
Yep. daily
Fantastic.
average.
On
Yep.
the count of three.
It's just my phone.
Yeah.
Because Karthik says all devices.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah. Now
This
mine's
should be
carked
your
it.
for your iPhone.
No, I think mine's carked it now. Screen.
Okay,
no, that's
well, he
distance.
can stay out of this one.
Yeah,
then.
so maybe I'll just do it for you two.
Okay.
Don't say yours.
And Serena's.
Well, this wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, because you're.
Well,
You
if
spend like
click
20 hours a day.
If you click on screen
Oh, devices.
time-
Figured it out.
Where?
You're on
Figured
iPhone
it
now?
out. Yeah, now I'm on iPhone.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Ready?
Use
So
your
wait,
mic, Serena.
the hour?
We're going to ask you what yours is.
The hour plus the minutes?
So
Yeah.
you should see right now your name at the top left-hand corner, followed by daily average.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. And then I'll guide you guys as to what I'm going to ask you for general talks.
Should we be doing this at the same time? Because we're all
No,
gonna
yeah,
have
go
different
one by
numbers.
one.
One by
Okay,
one.
Serena's up first.
All right. So
What's your number?
Serena, what is your daily average?
3 hours and 28 minutes.
That's really impressive.
That's impressive.
Well done. Beeps?
5 hours and 19 minutes.
Oh.
For this week.
Well,
Yeah.
this is his daily average.
Daily average.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Mine's 2 hours and 59 minutes.
So 3.
Okay.
3 hours.
And mine is 3 hours and 5 minutes.
Okay.
Who are we surprised by?
Yours.
Deep.
Yeah.
Well, I spend most of my time on my phone, not my laptop.
Okay, well, we'll find out because we're just going to go to see all app and website
That's the
activity.
next part. Okay, so now we're going to
Click
click on
that.
that. So we should see today's breakdown. Let's click on the day.
Oh, well, day's going to be shit because I've only got
It's only
47
11.
minutes. Yeah.
Oh, well,
Let's
I
go
got
to week.
42.
Go to week.
Okay, let's go to week. All right, cool. Well, then the week should be the same number anyways.
Yep.
Cool. So we're going to go through the most used apps.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So who wants to go first?
We'll go in the
Serena?
same order.
Same order. All right,
Serena?
Serena, what is your most used apps and how many hours?
Mine is TikTok at 6 hours and 36 minutes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's also TikTok, but at 3 hours to 34 minutes.
That's so
Okay,
good.
That's interesting. So mine is Instagram at 5 hours and 16 minutes.
Okay, my one is Instagram
Yeah.
at 5 hours and 15 minutes.
I'll see we're the same.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
interesting. What's your
Interesting.
second most?
WhatsApp.
Messages.
TikTok.
Facebook.
Ooh.
Facebook.
Yeah, I'm a boomer like that.
Facebook?
On Reels.
I'll tell you what. No, not on Reels. I'll tell you why. Because on Facebook, I look at my Pokemon groups, Pokemon cards.
Oh.
That's where I can see that.
All right, we're gonna then. So there's obviously a whole bunch of apps after that. Don't worry about that. Scroll down, and you have this. You have this category called pickups.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. So same thing. So pickups, for anyone who's curious, is how many times you literally, on average, in a day, pick up your phone. Okay?
Wow.
So Serena, we're gonna go with you.
So
first.
daily average,
Wow.
Yep.
78.
Okay.
81,
Are you talking about most pickups or
This
total
is
daily
just daily
average.
pickups. Yeah.
Daily average.
So Ravi, yours is
81.
okay. Deeps.
122.
Mine is 73.
Oh, wow.
Okay. What was your Serena?
78.
Deeps.
So our numbers are pretty similar.
122.
You're higher. Okay.
Okay.
And first used
First
after
used after.
pickup.
That's the next one I was going to ask.
Where?
So there's, if you scroll down,
Oh, yeah.
it should show you the first used app after pickup.
Messages.
WhatsApp.
Instagram.
Messages.
Oh shit.
You're on Instagram.
I'm on Instagram.
Maybe you're getting notifications though.
My one. So what's the top
Well,
four?
no,
What's
because
your top four?
I've
I
silenced
mean,
my
top 4 after pickup.
notifications.
Yeah, first used after pickup.
Yeah.
What are
Okay,
the top
so
Oh,
read yours top 4 out.
go Serena.
Messages, TikTok, Slack, and Instagram.
four? Okay, you.
WhatsApp, Gmail, Chrome, and YouTube.
Okay, my one's messages, WhatsApp, Slack, and Gmail.
My one's Instagram, messages, TikTok, and WhatsApp. So yours was more productivity
Yeah,
based?
you guys are work.
Yeah.
Work.
Yeah, and what's yours?
WhatsApp and Gmail, so yeah, work.
and Chrome.
Just-
Yeah, what are you doing on
that's
Chrome?
That's random.
You search
Okay.
stuff.
If you scroll a little bit further, this is the last one. So you should get a notifications daily average.
Mm.
Also, anyone listening to this on at home, if you've got an iPhone, I encourage you to also compare your stats with 4 adults here and see how good or
Oh, this
shit
is
you are.
crazy.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
so
so Serena, your daily
notifications.
average notifications.
Daily average of 514.
Daily average.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, I'm at 125.
Yeah, that's disgusting, Serena.
Oh my god,
Deeps?
I'm at 120.
Okay, I'm at 137. What the F are you
The
doing?
messages notifications is 1,542.
Whoa.
Which means
how
that
many
you
messages
don't,
do you get?
You don't turn your notifications off in terms of like apps as well. Because all of my Instagram ones are muted. I don't get it
What's
on my
your
phone.
okay? What are the top 4 notifications?
Yeah,
for you?
just messages is 1.5k.
and then the next one.
Slack 407.
There.
That's probably that.
Instagram 180 and Snapchat 180.
Snapchat.
That's
Snapchat.
interesting.
I don't even have Snapchat.
No,
No.
but now I get some of those weird story notifications on Snapchat.
Oh wow.
No one would know
This
what
is
I-
I
interesting.
don't know what
Okay,
that is.
What's yours?
Mine's Gmail, and then
Oh, yeah.
WhatsApp, and then messages and Slack.
And how much is your first one? The Gmail.
329.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so wrapping up that segment, increased levels. So this is as reported as to the concerns that it has with increased.
Are we done with our phones?
We're done with our phones
Okay,
now.
cool.
So the article basically goes on that as a result of increased screen times, people are experiencing increased levels of depression, anxiety, and other mood disorders. One study found that adolescents who spend more than 5 hours per day on digital devices are 70% more likely to have suicidal thoughts or
Wow.
actions than those who spend less than 1 hour a day. Additional excessive screen time can impact sleep, which is something that probably I experience, leading to sleep deprivation, also something I experience, which has been linked to depression. I don't experience that. And other mood disorders. So,
But
be
you know
wary.
what would be interesting is to find out, this is just our iPhone, how much screen time do we
across
actually
everything.
have?
It's a lot more.
Yeah.
Well, think about it, like laptops,
Work,
TV.
come home,
Yep.
TV, phone.
Yep.
Because some people watch like stuff on their phone, like Netflix and stuff. But I'll watch it on my laptop
So,
or
oh my
TV.
god. I don't know if you guys got this algorithm on your TikTok. There's this guy that's doing this 1 hour speed ramp ADHD challenge where he just sits.
Oh yeah, I've seen this.
Yeah. So I don't know if you got this because all 3 of us have.
I don't know.
He just sits with a timer and it's a speed ramp timer, and it's 1 hour of him just sitting there.
Literally
Just
sitting on the couch.
literally sitting on the couch, and he's
people
obviously
watch him.
well, it goes in like 30 seconds because there's a speed ramp. To
Right,
video.
right, right.
The comments are hilarious, but it's literally him just detoxing from any screens or anything, any
That's pretty good.
stimulation.
You-
But
yeah.
but the comments are hilarious. They're like,
What the
"Oh, I
comments?
watched it twice for you, so you did 2 hours." Another person's like, "Oh, you did it in like I did it in 5 seconds because I double sped this, so technically it's like 30 minutes or something like that." It's pretty crazy. But I don't think I don't think I'd be interested in sitting for an hour not looking at a screen.
Is it that you wouldn't be interested, or you don't want to? You can't do it.
I could probably do it. I just think it's a boring exercise.
That sounds like anyone you tell, oh, you should quit smoking. It's like, yeah, I can quit smoking, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
Actually,
quit
yeah.
tomorrow if I like.
I think. Okay, this would be great.
Mm.
I think we should all do it.
What, 1 hour?
1 hour, record ourselves.
But are you
And-
doing nothing?
No.
Can you
no.
go for like a walk or
No,
something?
you're literally just sitting there, bro.
No, I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna. No.
No, I want to.
I'm not being defensive, sorry.
Do it. Let's do it before our next episode.
So you want us to sit at a blank wall and stare at it for like an
Well, you
hour?
don't have to sit. You don't have to sit at a blank wall. You could just be sitting on your couch, but you do it for an hour and you record yourself.
Well, I'd much rather go for a walk or something. Can't we just do
Can
that?
you talk?
But that's still technically.
Can you talk
being,
to someone? Or
No,
not?
you're supposed to be completely
That's still
still.
technically being stimulated.
right.
So
This
you
guy's doing
actually
it.
sit there looking at nothing.
Well, the rationale behind why he's doing it is because he's been brought
Well,
up
he
in a
says-
generation where.
Well, in the video, he says he has ADHD, right? So I think he was challenging that to see if he can.
But I
actually
think
do
people that have done the trend thereafter have done it for the basis that they've gone, we are so used to being on our phones.
sure.
And it's almost, again, sort of being desensitized to what's real, what's not, because you're spending so much time on your phone. So by doing it, you're almost resetting those dopamine levels in your
it.
system.
I reckon I'd just get bored. I like
That's
doing
the
the
point.
walk. I like
That's
doing
the
the
point.
walk
Yeah.
with no technology.
Yeah.
That gets your mind thinking
you
about
l-
weird
but
shit.
do
You're
you
raw
leave-
dogging it, right? Like no music, nothing. You're
Correct.
just outside.
That
yeah.
is hectic.
But so you don't have headphones, nothing?
Yeah, so you just don't have anything and you just walk.
But that's like.
And I
that's
started
like,
doing this. I do it for like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Bro, you just like going deep. It's like having, the entrepreneur shower. It's like that, but now you're walking.
Entrepreneur shower. What's that?
Hectic.
What's this entrepreneur shower? What?
It's like
Oh,
you have the
yeah.
shower for like a really long time because you're just thinking.
Well, we spend how much time in the show? You and I spend
Not
a lot.
together.
Obviously not together.
Thank you for clarifying, boys.
How did your mind even go there?
Because you said we in the
Yeah,
shower.
because you literally said sentence. We
and
spend
also
a lot
don't
of time
we
in the shower.
That's wrong.
No, wow. Seriously, what
Hang
the
on,
hell's
hang
wrong
on.
with you
So wait,
guys?
what is the actual entrepreneur shower? What is that?
Yeah, it's like when you are basically now not thinking about, well, you're thinking about a lot, but it's like now you don't have screens, you don't have people to communicate to, no notifications.
Yeah.
So you're having this shower and you're just relaxed.
Yes.
And now you're thinking about those deeper things.
Yes.
Isn't that everyone all the time when you're just thinking about
No,
life
but
in the
it's
shower?
but it's not just so much. The reason why it's called an entrepreneur shower is because you're thinking about your business, or you're thinking about what your next moves look like in that capacity. Not just thinking about nothing.
But also, apparently, if you want to know what you value the most or prioritize the most right now,
Yeah.
go into the shower, have a shower, and the first thought that comes
Yeah.
into your mind is what you're thinking and you're
Does it have to
prioritizing.
be a shower? Can it not be any?
Yeah, because in a shower you don't really.
No one can disturb you.
You can't just be disturbed. Yeah, correct.
Oh, I'm usually not disturbed at home, but sure. Okay, I'll try it for the same. For the
Yeah,
exercise.
and go in there and just see what you think about first, and that's your priority. So I've had moments where I've gone, there's a problem at work, that'd be the first thing. Or if I'm like thinking about, what are my next purchases in terms of investing, that'll be my first thought. And if it's like a health related thing, then it'll be that thought.
Oh, this is okay. Like, because
interesting.
when I'm in the shower, my first thought is should I do my face thing? Should I?
Okay, well, you haven't,
I'm
you
present.
need to go deeper,
I'm
bro.
present. I'm present because it's like I want to be, in.
But
The,
I mean, you have a shower every day, right?
Yeah,
So do you
sometimes
not know
twice.
what your process is every day?
I often think about it. Like, do I want to do this? Do I want to do this? Do I
But
use
don't
this?
you have the same process anyway, every single day?
He
Nah,
keeps it
like-
fresh.
Yeah, 'cause
He's like, I
sometimes-
was going to do my head, but I'm doing my legs.
Just keep it interesting, I'll try the shower thing. I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. But I do this exercise every day. I think I've mentioned to you guys off the pod. So I meditate every day for 5 minutes. It's more of an excuse to get the agarbatti out, which is incense, Serena. I don't know if you like incense or not, but
It's very targeted towards her, but all right.
I didn't. Sorry, Serena. Anyways, but it's a great exercise, and it forces me to sit silent for about 10 minutes. Which
That's
is really
good.
nice. Yeah, I really enjoy it.
So you sit silent for 10 minutes, but meditate for 5.
That's the meditation. Sorry, 5-10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
My
then
meditation only happens in the sauna.
oh really?
Yeah.
So you don't listen to anything in the sauna?
Well, you're not supposed to.
I'll
You're not
have-
supposed to bring any tech in the sauna.
Yeah, the
but you've got
Bluetooth
the
broke.
Bluetooth.
City Cave.
So I'll put meditation on just in the background, and it forces me to just sit there, obviously, because you don't have any devices
that's
on
good.
you anyway. But yeah.
Okay, moving on to the last segment, and then we're done.
All right, go.
I'm
let's pamp.
I'm really excited about this one. Okay, so it's just a game. It's called the nostalgia segment.
Oh, I love this. Can I
Okay.
just say, nostalgia is such a big thing for me. And I was telling you
Yes.
guys, and you guys were judging me. So, Serena, hopefully you got my back here. But when we were growing up, if you're a 90s kid, you would know that we had K-Zone magazines. Okay? These magazines were like the go-to thing. It was like $7.99,
Do you
but I
consider
could
know
never
what
get it.
this is?
No, because they don't make them
$7.99
anymore.
back then?
Yeah, back then.
Wow. Yeah, that's really
Maybe
expensive.
they were
Wait, no.
$4.99.
For a magazine,
Yeah, how much are they?
In the early
$4.99?
2000s? That's expensive.
I actually thought that was all right.
Okay. Yeah.
It'd be more. No, it'd be a lot more. It'd be definitely a lot more. Don't want to
Anyways,
compare the magazine is.
getting back to it, but it was like the magazine that you'd like read through and see like, what's happened on Dragon Ball Z and like, this new game came out. And I just like, we'd always see it, but we could never buy it, right? And so now I found that I want in my house, I want a dedicated area where if I look there or I want to go and read one of these K-Zone magazines, it'll take me back to when I'm a kid. And so, like, I'm buying that on eBay at the moment. And you guys freaking judge me.
Okay.
You guys were like, this is a shit idea.
Well, I'm
Is it a
glad-
shit idea? It's a good idea. Yeah, it's hectic.
Yeah, I wish I collected all my toys. I don't have them anymore. I give them away.
Well, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh, okay, sure.
Just pay like 15
Well,
times extra. You'll get it.
I'm glad that you've led in with that because I've collated a list of top iconic Aussie nostalgic items and experiences that anyone growing up in their 90s would have experienced. And I need you guys to figure out where you would rank these 10 things.
Oh, that's
So it's like, the app on TikTok where you're
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
and you
rank
just
it.
rank it.
Blind
So
ranking.
there could be a really good one at like
Yep.
the last one and you could F up if you don't rank it
How are we
accordingly.
going to keep
I'll write it down and then
okay,
I'll read
cool.
it out to what you guys have
Okay.
actually gone. Okay, so you get the game,
Yep.
Yes.
Last game, then we finish off for the day.
Yep.
Okay.
Hectic. All right. So where do you rank MSN Messenger?
Oh.
So discuss amongst yourselves.
It has to be up there.
Yeah, this was like really part of the
And the
daily
nudge
routine.
and the nudge that you send someone.
Oh,
Yeah.
There's a so
nudge.
And
like
then you could
after
sign out,
school-
sign on, sign out so
Yep.
they get notified.
Yep.
Yeah.
After school, you'd come home, you start talking to people that you talked to already at school.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say.
So you guys have to decide, so then I can put it on the list.
I'm gonna say 4.
Yeah, I was at 3. Okay, so we'll go 4.
Okay, let's
go
do this.
4.
Let's do this.
We're doing this together, right?
No, I will,
Yeah.
but on 3. When you have your number, I'll ask
Yeah,
you.
okay,
all
all
right.
right.
Cool.
Okay.
So
We'll
we're putting it
put
at
it
number
4.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
Shit. Bro, that was
This is
hectic.
interesting. All right, so number 4 is MSN Messenger.
That
All
was
right,
revolutionary.
all right. The next one, burning mix CDs. Okay,
Yeah,
so
it
think
was-
about your answer. Think about your answer on 3. Do you have a number?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a number?
Yeah.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
8.
Well done.
I think it was cool, but like, whatever.
All right.
I think there was novelty.
The next
associated
one.
with it.
I like this one. Watching The Simpsons on Channel 10 at 6 p.m.
Oh,
Okay,
Followed
so-
by neighbors.
followed by Neighbours, yeah. Or Home and Away, depending on what your preference was. Think about your number.
Yeah, all right.
yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
Yep.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
5.
Whoa.
You guys are on it today, boys. You guys are so on it. Well done. All right, next one. Going to Westfields via train.
Yeah.
Think of your number.
Yep.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3.
10.
This is so good.
It's usually your mum taking you,
Yeah.
driving you there.
Nah, but you know on 2 weeks holidays where your
we
parents
didn't
are
have
at
one
work?
that was direct.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we'd have to catch, like, two
nah, I
trains or
used to
whatever.
catch the train from Ingleburn to Livo, go to Livo Westfields. That was nice.
Happy for you, bro.
Okay, the next one.
Be one for him.
The next one. Macca's playgrounds / birthday parties. So think of your number.
Yep.
Think of your number.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know when you're ready, Robs.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Okay?
Yep.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
9.
Bro, you guys haven't missed a beat.
Well, I mean, we did grow up together, so it makes sense.
Okay, the next one. So just for context, you have 1, 2, 3,
Oh, we're in a good
6,
spot.
and 7 up for grabs.
That's good. That's
Okay,
good.
yeah, yeah.
you
We've
happy
saved
with
it.
the
Yeah,
list?
yeah, we've saved it.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
But the list better be good.
It's interesting. All right, the next one. Visiting and renting a new movie release at Video Easy or Blockbuster. Think of your number. Think of your
Oh,
number.
Bro, that is.
Think of your number.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
I think this might divide you, but let's see. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
1.
Oh. Okay, now I need you guys
The
to
only
collect-
reason I didn't go 1 is because I think there's something else that should come up on the list, and I hope it does. But like waking up to cheese TV.
No, I think I would put that above it because think about it, right? Whether it be our grandparents' place.
Yeah, okay.
Like there was so many like good associated memories with just the idea of
That's
going to
true.
getting rented
That's
movies.
true.
So
I'm
I
not
think it's
putting it.
1, bro.
Yeah,
For us at
okay.
least, I think it's
yeah,
1.
that's true.
Okay,
It was a
so
big
I'm
part.
getting it.
Games.
Bro.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
okay, we're on 1. I love
That's
that
right.
shit.
They did games as well.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
get,
gosh,
like,
I forgot
Nintendo
that.
games.
You get the overnight ones?
The overnight
Just the
ones.
yellow
Overnight
skin.
ones. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
1, bro.
Yeah,
That's
that
1.
is 1. Remember we used to
That
get the
was our main
wrestling
source of
TV?
entertainment, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That was 1.
Okay,
Oh,
interesting.
wow.
All right. The next one. Ready? Nokia Mobile and Snake the game.
We've got 2, 3.
So you have
6
you
and
have
7?
2, 3, 6, and 7 left. So
Mm.
think of your number. Think of your number.
Yep.
Let me
Yep.
know when you're ready.
Yep.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
6.
7.
Okay.
Okay.
I need a place for it. Tell me.
7.
Yeah.
7.
It was all right.
Yeah. 7.
7?
7.
7 it is. All right. 3 more left.
So we have
you have
2,
2, 3, and 6.
And 6.
Okay.
Okay.
Playing with your Tamagotchi or Game Boy.
See,
Okay.
this is probably where we will be a little bit different.
Because we never had a Game Boy to play with.
Okay. Well, I need it to be somewhere on the list. So find a
Yeah,
space for
it's
it.
yeah,
an
well,
easy
let's
one.
put it at 6.
6.
Yeah.
Okay, so
6,
without even
yeah.
guessing, 6
Yeah,
it is.
6.
All right.
So just 2 and 3 left?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Bro, better be good.
we'll find out. All right. Last 2. Mufti Day at school.
Oh, man. That shit's like 11, bro.
That was good. 3.
3. That's so shit.
All right. And then the lucky last, which I thought you'd appreciate, watching Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z before school.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, okay. It was on the list. Yeah, all right.
All right. So let me read out the list. Number 1, visiting and renting a new movie release at
Yeah,
Video
that's,
Easy.
that's memes, bro.
Number 2, Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z.
Yes.
Number 3, unfortunately, Mufti Day.
F off.
Number 4, MSN Messenger.
Yeah, that should
Number
been 3.
5, watching The Simpsons on Channel 10 at 6 p.m.
Yep.
Number 6, Game Boy, Tamagotchi. Number 7, Nokia Mobile and Snake. Number 8, burning mix CDs. Number 9, Macca's Playgrounds / birthday parties. And number 10, going to Westfield's Fire Train.
Yep.
Are we happy with that
Yeah.
list?
We're
Well,
very
yeah, I
happy
mean,
with that list.
yeah.
Yeah.
That
I
Mufti
will-
Day, though.
I will have another list ready for next week's episode.
Yeah, okay.
So if you guys are watching and you have a list that you guys would like the boys particularly to
Yeah,
discuss
if you've watched
and rank,
all the way through to this point,
oh, you're a G.
Yeah,
You're a
Firstly,
G. Yeah.
hats off to you. But
Yeah.
also, if you have any challenges for us that you want us to do, let us know. Instagram us or comment down below on YouTube, whatever.
Oh, that was my signal for you to just wrap up.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoy. Smash that subscribe button. But if you've watched all the way through, you probably like us anyway. So you probably already subscribed. So we'll catch you guys next week. Thank
Peace.
you.